It's brought me a long way, man. Just learning from Brew, how to carry yourself on and off the field. I feel like I learned, a great amount. And yeah, man, me and Brew have always had a tight relationship, so I can't wait to go out there and play with him on the field.
Nico, I remember when we did your equipment interview out in California, at that point, Brew had announced he was coming, but I told you he was more likely coming, and your eyes kind of perked up because you knew a lot about him. I think you went watching him in high school even a couple of games. What did you know about Brew growing up, and what did you think about him as a younger kid looking up to an older guy?
Yeah, man, when I was younger, man, I thought Brew was, the greatest high school player of all time. It's the first guy I've ever seen play receiver and DN at the same time. So, seeing him come off the edge and, have 5 sacks and then go score 3 touchdowns right after was crazy for me to watch. And, yeah, man, Brew's always been the top player of mine.
Patrick and Vince.
How do you feel like your receiving core right now? Do you feel like you have any number of guys that can go and make plays, and kind of what's your trust level in those guys?
Yeah, man, I've been able to get reps with, our whole receiver room. I feel like that whole receiver room can go. We got a lot of pieces that, gel well, and, can't wait to go out there and, show you how week 1 and what we've been working on.
Nico, can you talk about your chemistry with that offensive line, specifically with Cooper, and you guys being on the same page with calls and adjustments and protections, things like that?
Yeah, man, me and Coop, we talk every day, man. I've gotten into a lot of protection stuff, so, sliding, protections where I want to slide it, and, if Coop doesn't like that certain slide, then, he'll let me know why, and we'll watch the film together. So I feel like me and Coop have, created a good relationship on that part.
And the line overall?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, the line overall. Yeah, man, I got a great relationship with the whole line, man. I think we got, one of the top O-lines when we're healthy, so I feel like, we're gelling well right now.
Like Dawson.
Nico, you signed the deal with Beats. Just kind of take us through that and what it was like to be able to get back to your teammates.
Well, it's there, man. I go to work every day with these guys, and I feel like just to give back to them guys and show my appreciation to them. And that's just one gift right there, man. We're working towards something totally bigger, and yeah, man, it felt good to give back.
Nico, having been a year in the system, how have you prepared and adjusted to the tempo that Coach Halsey and Heupel want you to run?
Say that one more time.
How have you adjusted to the tempo that Coach Halsey and Heupel want you to run?
Yeah, I feel like I've got a great grasp of it over the fall and spring. Sorry, I thought that was a mic. I think I got a great grasp of it over the fall and spring, and yeah, man, I think the tempo part, we use that as a weapon, and every day we're working on pushing our tempo. So.
Wes, and then back to Vince.
Nico, are there people in your life like or coaches, family, guys who have played quarterback in places like this that you've been able to speak with about sort of everything that comes with being the quarterback in a place like this, especially once the season starts?
Really only Joe and Hendon, man. Those are really the 2 guys I've pretty much talked to. Going into college, I talked to Bryce and CJ, what it takes to play at this level. So really Joe and Hendon, as of recently, have been the 2 guys that have mentored me.
Vince.
Before we've asked the coaches about the in-helmet communication, as the guy receiving that communication, tell me about what that's like for you and the kind of things that they're reminding you of and talking to you about.
I think it's great, man. We gotta, make sure of, my keys and the play calling. So I think, adding the mic and the helmet was great for us.
Paige in the back, and then we'll go to Ryan in the front.
What's it been like developing that connection with Brew and just watching each day and continuing to battle through that injury and recovery process and get to the point where he is today?
It's been great, man. Brew's one of the hardest workers I know, so I see him every day go out there and work and, put his head down, man. Makes me want to go out there and work even harder. So it's definitely exciting to see him get back into his own, man. I feel like, that five on him, make him back to his high school days. So, hopefully, we'll get to show you me and Brew's connection.
Ryan.
Do you feel like it's a benefit that a lot of the pieces on that offensive line are veterans and have played a lot of football?
Definitely, man. We got a lot of young guys in the O-line room, but mixed with veterans, and I think having the veterans in the room is gonna, not only help us now, but even for the long future, getting the younger guys, up to speed with the offense. So Yeah, it's been great.
Patrick, and then we'll take one or two more after that.
I think another receiver you guys have come back from injury is Dante. Obviously played pretty well in scrimmage last week. What do you see from him? What's different about him going into the season from your vantage point compared to a year ago when he's still in his first season here?
Yeah, man, I feel like he's more confident in the offense. You got him outside and inside, so I feel like he's just more comfortable being in the offense, getting that first year under his belt, just like me getting that first year under my belt. It takes some time to get this offense really down. So I feel like Dante's looked great in the fall and the spring. He had a great fall camp, and can't wait to watch him go out there and work.
We'll Vince, and we'll finish with Austin.
Nico, we talked to Jackson Lloyd recently, and he was talking about how, both of you guys are Samoan and Polynesian background, and really representing that, how you guys are St. Louis around like the conference, things like that. Talk about Jackson coming on board and bonding with him, and just being able to represent with more of your Polynesian culture here at UT.
Feels great, man. I think Jackson coming in with, me and Keenan being the only, Polynesians here, so, just adding another one, there's three of us now, so it feels great, man. Jackson was a great piece to add for us. Feel like he gels well with everybody in the locker room, and, yeah, that's definitely my guy.
Austin, last question.
Nico, you threw a couple of touchdowns last year, both the tight ends. What do you like about this group of tight ends with those guys on?
Yeah, man, we got a good tight end room, man. They all three of them can go, so I'm excited, man. They're big bodies, big targets that I love going to, especially down in the red zone. Being able to use all three of them in packages if we have to, I feel like them being on the field down in the red zone would be big for us.
Thanks, Nico. Thanks, everyone.